Hi guys, on Monday I attempted to do this as a process video and it did not go well. So I am going to do take two on this and tell you a little bit how I created this layout and put the information, and then I can do YouTube. It was not good enough that I wanted to put it out there. So this is a layout that I used from the offering that will have this will drop on September 4th. You'll be able to purchase on September 4th, and it's called Winterly Treetops, and it is beautiful. And so I will show you what I bought the bundle, and I'll show you what came in that bundle. So here it is. So the first thing that came in was a stamp set, and I just wanted you to know that on the stamp set it is the cling. So if it says cling in the catalog, and this will come out, I think it's going to come out in the mini catalog, and if it says cling, this is what you're getting. Just so you know, this is what you're getting. The neat thing about this is it has thin cuts that are sold separately, so if you are not a lover of cling stamps, you could just go ahead and get the thin cuts, and some of those are separate and some of them are, this one is specifically for the cling stamp. So this one, I'll show you. So this one goes to this, like this. So that one will cut out that one, and so that is that thin cut. The rest of these on here are standalone, which means you could cut them out, and except for this one. This one is also from the stamp set, and you put it right, let me get it up there so you can see it. This one goes right up here like that. There. And you stamp it, and then that's a thin cut. So those match directly to the stamps. The birds also cut out, so this one cuts out this one, and I'll show you something cool that it also does. And this one cuts out this one. So if you're not interested in this, you can just fast forward, and I'll tell you about the layout that I did in just a second. And this cuts out this one perfectly. Okay, so that is from the stamp set. But one of my favorite things that Stampin' Up! Does is they have designer series paper, and this is the design series paper. And with the design series paper, I have cut out this little bird from this paper. You can see that's why my paper looks like I don't know. So this one, I just place it on here. You can see how I trimmed them out, because I'm not gonna, it wouldn't go through my die cut machine if I did it any other way. So you set them up here like this. I always use washi tape to hold stuff down, and it cuts them out perfectly. And you can see how it cuts it out. And you could fussy cut this, so if you like these birds and you don't want to buy the thin cuts, or you could fussy cut these out, but look how cool that is. So that is why I had to have the thin cuts. And then they have, this one is also cut out the same way, and I'll show you this little bird. It's a little robin, and there he is. I will say, since moving to Idaho, Idaho has more birds. I hadn't seen robins in a while. And see, so you can cut out those. And there's quite a few. So if you're a card maker, or if you're a scrapbooker, either one. This is a great pack. So let me show you the pack, and I'll show you which papers I used, and a couple sheets along the way. So this is what I used for the birds, and this is the back side of it. This is called Coastal Cabana. That's the matching color that goes with that. And I use this paper, and I'll give you the dimensions. I would also like to say thank you for watching my video, and if you have not liked and subscribed, I am trying to get to 100. I'll get there someday. I'm a persistent little booger. So this is what I cut out for these. And I added, if you have, is it called Stella? If you have anything like a shimmer brush, or it's escaped my memory what Stampin' Up! Calls them, but if I just use some old, close to my heart it was like a stickle product. It was like early on. It was 17 years old. So I added that because I wanted my trees to look more wintry. So I added that to that. And this is the paper that I used for that. And on the back side, this is the back side of it. Stampin' Up! Has 12 sheets in their paper packs. Currently the price is $12.50 for 12 sheets of paper, which is not bad for a really nice paper. So there's that one. Here is, I did not show you the backup. So you get 2 sheets that you could cut out with your die cuts, and then on the back, I did show you that, sorry, memory lapse. And then this is another sheet, and this is the small bird. There is no die cut for that, but I'm thinking what I might do is a small circle punch might do that, or I'll fussy cut them. So this is definitely paper that I'll be using. My goal is, since there's 12 sheets, I'm going to try to do 3 layouts with this, or I might just do 1 a week until August, and we'll see. So I'm going to do Stampin' Up! YouTube videos on Mondays. I had to repeat this when I did the original one on Monday, but normally they'll be on Monday, and then Thursday will be Throwback Thursday, where I dive deep into my stash. So there's that one, and then on the back side is this one. Okay, so now to the ones I've actually used in this layout. So because the difference between Stampin' Up! And Close to My Heart is, with Close to My Heart, we can order paper packs, and you get, we used to, and actually there's some, if you've been a Close to My Heart, if you've purchased things in the past and you have an email, they do have some 12 by 12 of the two-tone paper that dropped on July 3rd. But Stampin' Up! Does not have, you cannot buy 12 sheets of one color. So normally I would have probably, I would have taken this and made the wood grain, so I did not have to use the back of my paper. So this is the back of that paper. So I've used both sides. I've used both papers that were in this pack. So this paper is gone out of this pack, so I won't be able to use it in the next 2 layouts. But that's this one. And then this one, I'll show you why I cut it out this way. So this, these Cricut cuts are by a designer named Terri Newman. I believe she is the administrator from Scrappy to Do It, which is a Facebook group you can join for free, and they share their Cricut files. All you have to do is click on them, and then it downloads. And if you have, I have access with Cricut. It's $129 a year, I believe, and then you get unlimited access to anything they have on Design Space that's in Cricut Access, which is a lot. I use it every day. For me, it's well worth it. And I don't get, that's an honest opinion, because I get nothing from them. So what I do is, when I do the Cricut cuts, they show you the mat, and so I move it in. So I will use this outside because I like to have the base. I like to layer my paper, and that way I've used all the goodies out of the middle. So this is this side of the paper, and this is the back. If I would have had access to, this is Coastal Cabana, and if you did not want to use, because there's really cute birds on the back of this one as well, and if you wanted to use that one, an idea is you could use Coastal Cabana 12 by 12 paper, and then if you have some gloss spray, you could spray it. You could use some white ink and just do little foofies on there, or you could just flick white paint. But you could create this background if you wanted to. But I am very determined to do this, and I didn't have the Coastal Cabana. I didn't have 2 sheets, and I just liked how it looked. So I cut this in the Coastal Cabana. In back of it, there is another layer that I could have showed you on that last video, but I didn't. Well, I did, but there were some problems with that video. So this is crumb cake. So I used 2 sheets of crumb cake underneath, and so and this is also crumb cake. So I moved, this was a title, I moved it in the middle before I cut out, that way I did not waste another sheet of paper. And this is Cajun Craze. They recommend it. So on the back of, when you get your paper pack, your DSP, on the back of it, it shows all the coordinating colors. But I did not have, I did not want to use my 12 by 12 for this, and I'll show you my cheats. So this one is what they recommended, and I do really like that on there, but I didn't have any 8.5 by 11 sheets in the Cranberry Craze yet, so I just went ahead and used, I'm sorry, this is Cherry Cobbler. So you might like the Cherry Cobbler. I even thought about going with this, which is Blackberry Bush, I believe. And so what I did was I didn't want to use a 12 by 12, and I needed it to go 12 inches. So these are just tucked underneath. I'll even show you. See, I pulled it out, and then I stuffed it in underneath like that. That way you don't have to, if you have scraps, instead of cutting into a 12 by 12 paper, you can do it this way. And then I will put all the dimensions, and so this is my layout. I hope you like it. Oh, so this guy, I'm going to add one little bird. I didn't want him to block the picture. He'd be cute up there. And if I didn't have a picture that I mind, you know, I kind of, should he go here? He's going to sit on the fence, because we all know birds love to sit on fences. And so we're going to stick him right there, and we're just going to pop him up a little bit. But so this is called Winterly Treetops. I'll leave all the information down below. You won't be able, if you visit my site, you will not be able to purchase this until September 4th. But I kind of wanted to see a little sneak peek so you could see what beautiful things are coming ahead. For us, September 4th is going to be super exciting. Stampin' Up! Is launching their 12 by 12 paper, and it's going to be great. So I'm going to put this under here and just put that little bird right there. So I'm going to make 3 other layouts, and you know I love a good title. This was so much fun. So I asked my granddaughter, I said, can you read this? She had a hard time reading it, but that says winter. And there's little, I made the snow, that's a little bit glistening on it. So if you cannot find Terri Newman's really cute file, you could use any scallop circle and just enlarge it to probably 10 by 9, and in a fence, and then you could probably freehand the snow. But so I love a big title. So well, I'm looking for ideas. I'm going to make a layout, and one will say birds of a feather flock together because of the birds. You could also use Aren't You Tweet, although that title kind of sounds cutesy, so I'd probably use it with more cartoonish birds. Another one you could do is the next one I probably will do is I'll do some family pictures for a friend, and the title will be Our Nest is Blessed. So anyway, so that's what I have for you today. I hope you will like and subscribe. All the information that I have, the products that I used, and the dates that they'll be available, I will put in the notes below. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye. Happy scrapping.